You say you love them more than anything, but what happens when they leave? Do you shatter into a million pieces? Do you beg for them to come back? Do you lose yourself in the process? If so, was it really love, or was it just an illusion of love? The greatest mistake we make in relationships is thinking that love means possession, that we must cling, hold on, and never let go. But the Stoics had a different view. They believed that true love is free, that you can love deeply and still remain whole, that you can give your heart but never lose your mind. So today, let's talk about how to love without suffering, how to master the art of detachment, the Stoic way. Love is intoxicating. It makes you feel like you're flying, like nothing else in the world matters. But what people don't tell you is that the very thing that makes you feel so alive can also destroy you. We romanticize obsession. We glorify heartbreak as proof of real love. But the Stoics saw things differently. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, once wrote, "The things you love are not yours. They are given to you for a time, and at any moment they can be taken away." Read that again. The things you love are not yours, not your partner, not your best friend, not even your own body. Everything is temporary. The moment you forget this truth, you set yourself up for suffering. When you become too attached, love turns into fear, the fear of losing them, the fear of being alone, the fear that without them, you are nothing. But love should not make you weak. Love should make you strong, and that strength comes from one thing: detachment. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you stop loving. It means you stop needing. A Stoic loves with an open hand, not a clenched fist, because love that needs to be controlled is not love. It's possession, and possession always leads to pain. Think about it. How many people have destroyed themselves over love? How many have lost their sense of self, their dreams, their identity, just to hold on to someone who is already slipping away? That is not love. That is slavery. Epictetus, a former slave turned Stoic philosopher, had a rule: if you want to be free, love as if the person you love could disappear at any moment. Imagine that. Imagine being able to love someone completely, yet knowing that if they walked away tomorrow, you would still be whole. That is true power. That is true love. But how do you reach that level? How do you love without attachment? First, you must understand that you are enough. You were born alone, and you will die alone. Everything in between is just experience. No one is your missing piece. No one completes you. You are already whole. The moment you realize this, love stops being a need and becomes a gift. Second, you must remember that nothing is permanent. Everything changes. The person you love today may not be the person you love tomorrow, and that's okay. If you fight against change, you suffer. If you accept it, you find peace. Seneca, another great Stoic, said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most of our pain in love comes from our thoughts, not from reality. We imagine losing them. We imagine being alone forever, and we spiral. But in truth, even the worst heartbreak will not kill you. It will pass, just like everything else. And third, you must learn to control your mind. Emotions are like waves. They rise, they crash, they disappear. But most people get lost in them. They let their emotions control them instead of controlling their emotions. The next time you feel overwhelmed in love, stop, breathe. Ask yourself, is this real, or is this just my mind running wild? The Stoics had a simple practice. Whenever they loved something, they reminded themselves that it was not permanent. If they held a child in their arms, they whispered, "This child is mortal." If they kissed their lover, they reminded themselves, "This love is temporary." Not to be negative, not to be cold, but to be prepared. Because only when you accept that everything can be taken away can you truly appreciate it while it's here. So the next time you love someone, love them fully. Give them your heart, but never give them your soul. Because love should never take away who you are. It should make you even more of yourself. And if they leave, let them. If they were meant to stay, they would. If they walk away, they were never yours to begin with. The greatest love is not one that binds you to another, but one that allows you to be free. Because the strongest heart is the one that beats for itself first.